Oh,
Hi, Jessica. My name's Alyssa, and I'll be your counselor today. Um, what brings you here to counseling today?
Well, kind of have no choice, but trying to be positive. I think that I can. I think that I can do this. Okay. I unfortunately, have kind of made some poor choices and whatnot. So I'm just trying to, keep in treatment and keep doing what I need to do and just need some help and really worried about it. I don't know how I'm going to do it and, the usual stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of why I'm here. I don't know. Just need some help.
Sure, absolutely. So when you say that you have to be here, can you elaborate on that a little bit? Why do you have to be here?
Well, because the court said I had to
Okay.
continue treatment.
Okay.
I had to go to inpatient, which is different, like being at the facility, like, they kind of told me everything I had to do. Like,
Right.
I had a routine. You get up at this time, you go to breakfast at this time, you have group, which I didn't really like, but
Okay.
group, and I had a counselor, and, like it was really, like your day was set out for you.
Sure.
And now they want me to continue. I thought I did really well inpatient, so I don't really understand why I need to keep doing it. But I guess it's good, because there's things are different now that I'm back at home.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Well, I do see that you successfully completed inpatient, so
Mhm.
congratulations for that. That's a huge milestone for you. I also see here from your intake that you have, some responsibilities besides being court ordered as well.
yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about that and what kind of motivates you to continue doing this treatment?
Well, I have a couple of kids. I got two kids, and they rely on me. So it's not up to my parents anymore. I actually have to step up and be a parent, and I'm old enough. I've been old enough, but I'm 32. Like, it's about time I got my life together, I think, and so I've got to take care of my kids, and I got to get a job because I got bills to pay. Things were different when I was, just kind of doing my own thing.
Yeah.
So it's really got me worried.
Yeah.
I'm really kind of anxious about that. Really kind of worried that I'm not going to be able to get the job, and then like, what if I can't maintain my housing?
Mm-hmm.
What if I can't? I don't want to be. Now that I'm not using, like, what happens if I can't manage things, and then what if I start using again, and
Yeah.
I lose my job, and I lose my kids, and yeah.
Yeah. So what I hear is that you're taking on a lot very quickly. You're anxious about being clean and sober now after getting out of inpatient.
Mm-hmm.
You're wanting to get employment so you can be able to take care of your kids and have that stability. What ultimately, once you get a job and you're stable, what does that look like for you?
um I want to be able to just, like, I don't want to have to worry about paying bills, like, I don't want to have to ask anyone for help. I want to be able to pay my bills and still have money left over, so that maybe at some point I can get a car. Having to take the bus everywhere sucks.
Yeah.
Having to take my kids on the bus is, it kind of stinks.
Yeah.
So being able to take my kids places and do things with them that I haven't been able to do before.
Sure.
I just want to be a good mom.
Yeah. Well, for what it's worth, I think that you're being a good mom being here and completing, the inpatient and being successful at that and being clean and sober for as long as you have been. Why don't we go ahead and start your treatment plan that has just some short-term goals on it, and then we can kind of break them down of what steps you're going to do to meet those goals, and then some ways that I can, of course, assist you with those goals as well. Does that sound like a plan?
I think that's doable. That'll help me feel a little bit better, a little less anxious.
Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and start.